Story: The Lantern of Mossgale Reach. In the quiet wetland village of Mossgale Reach, dawn always arrived in a wash of silver mist. The reeds rustled like whispering crowds, and lanternflies, tiny insects that glowed pale green, drifted lazily above the dark water. Everyone in Mossgale knew the reeds were alive with secrets, but only one person ever bothered to listen: Alorai, a young mapmaker with a satchel full of parchment, and an endless curiosity that most villagers found exhausting. One morning, while returning from a sketching trip, Alorai noticed something strange at the water's edge. A lantern, tall, glass-bodied, latticed with vines, was wedged in the mud. It flickered not with flame, but with the same eerie green glow as the lanternflies. Yet it pulsed, almost like a heartbeat. She reached out. The lanternflies scattered, all except one. A single insect drifted down and perched gently on the lantern's handle. The glow within brightened, swirling like a captured storm. Then, from somewhere deep in the reeds, a low hum rose, soft, steady, deliberate. Alorai felt the marsh grow still around her. When she lifted the lantern, the hum sharpened into a melodic thread, pointing her deeper into the wetlands, against her better judgment, because curiosity had always outranked caution. She followed. Water seeped into her boots as she pushed past cattails taller than her shoulders. The lantern grew warmer and brighter. Then she saw them. In a clearing of mirror-like water stood figures made of mist, faint silhouettes with glimmering green cores. Lantern spirits, legendary guardians said to keep the wetlands alive. Villagers always dismissed the stories, claiming they were meant to scare children away from wandering too far. But the spirits were real, and they were fading. One spirit raised an arm that looked like drifting fog, and the lantern in Alorai's hands hummed louder. She understood. This lantern belonged to them. Without it, their glow, the life of the wetlands, was weakening. Carefully, she placed the lantern on a flat stone at the center of the clearing. The moment she stepped back, the spirits surged forward. Their light spiraled into the lantern, blending into one bright emerald burst that washed over her like warm rain. When the light faded, the spirits were gone, but the wetland shimmered, healthier, greener, vibrant in a way Alorai had never seen. She returned to Mossgale Reach with her clothes soaked and her heart pounding. No one believed her story, of course. They rarely did. But months later, when the marsh thrived with more lanternflies than ever before, and the reeds rustled with unfamiliar vitality, some villagers began to wonder. Alorai just smiled, tucking her maps under her arm. She knew what she had seen, and the wetlands remembered her, too.